know, last week when Sabu came out here, I thought we were going to get into it. Sabu, there is goodness in your heart, but I didn't think it extended to your family. So I want everybody to know what kind of handcuffs the Fire Hats have put on me. Both of your cousins, the president and vice president, said if I get in an altercation with you here in the studio, they'll suspend me. What is this, some kind of mafia thing, your family, blood? Or do they know, Sabu? Think about it. Do they know? Did their father tell them what he told me? That goodness lies in your soul. Sabu, the only thing that saves you is the television station. When I get you to an arena, that doesn't mean I can't rip a coat hanger off something, wrap it around your ugly face, choke you until you feel like a wildebeest that gets an earwig in its ear and starts turning and turning and turning until it drops from exhaustion. Or I can't pluck at you with a spike given to me by Buddha-Deen himself from your uncle, till every bit of goodness comes from your soul. You see, Sabu, when you lay awake at night and people say to you, why don't you sleep anymore? Tell them the truth, that there is goodness. I am the ultimate evil, Sabu, and you and I are on a collision course. Let's see who's the victor.
When bad things happen to good people, there's no one better to turn to than the News 3 I-Team, where the I means investigate. Last June, a child lost her life. Last month, a family loses their home. Right now, a landlord has more than 200 housing violations. A judge has to decide what to do.
I feel it's my fault because I didn't do a background check on the landlord.
The I-Team finds out the truth about housing blight. Condemned. Monday at 6. News 3, where news comes first.
We quick sear cuts of T-bone.
Yep.
Sirloin, strip.
Right.
Served with onion on top, some lettuce and tomato. Basically, what we're grilling here is a steak dinner in convenient burger form.
Steak and Shake now accepts credit cards, so when you get your steak burger, you can put it on plastic. Of course, we're still gonna put it on real china.
Steak and Shake.
How are you?
Glad you guys have made it. I'm hungry.
No, honey, wait till dinner.
Oh, it's wax.
It's what?
It's wax fruit.
Wax fruit? Oh, honey.
It's okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? Dinner's almost ready. In the meantime, help yourself some fruit.
Funky fruit. Our produce tastes as good as it looks. That's fresh thinking.
Here in Kalamazoo, we're mixing up something special. Not just with Pfizer, but with an innovation center that's already luring biotech startups from across America. Kalamazoo has it all for biotech. Access to capital, experienced management talent, and a strong partner in Western Michigan University. So whether you're staying with Pfizer or you've got an idea of your own, you'll like what we're developing. Kalamazoo, great things are coming. Stick around.
Put the power of weather first at your fingertips. Download News 3 now. Get instant severe weather warning. Track storms with local radar. Personalize a forecast to any zip code. Power up your PC.
Win tickets to Blues Clues Live right now at WWMT.com.
Planning to sell your home or condo this year? You're probably wondering how much it's worth. You can find out free on the web at housevalues.com. So if you're planning to sell, visit housevalues.com today. That's housevalues.com.
Justice has never been sassier. Who do you work for?
Yo, mama. Let's kick it. It's always better to give than to receive. Whoops, that can't be good for you.
She Spies.
Weekends on Channel 3.
still has a lot left in him, but Sabu, another chair, this time a wooden chair, thrown in by Shaffee to Sabu. Sabu from the corner and connects with a big leg drop. And Monty Brown fell down, chin first, throat first, on that wooden chair. That unforgiving wooden chair, a pinfall attempt by Sabu. Monty Brown somehow manages to kick out. Sabu definitely in control of this matchup at this point in time. Monty Brown falling back into the corner. Sabu gonna go off the chair a second time. This time he is caught by the alpha male, Monty Brown. And Brown has Sabu up and down. Alpha bomb on Sabu. Sabu is out, but Monty Brown still dazed. He calls for it to be over, and he's going to attempt a pinfall. This time, Sabu just manages to get his right foot on the bottom rope before referee Art Mendez could make a 3 count. Capital City Carnage, the All-World Wrestling League. This is what it's all about. The WWC, the World Wrestling Council Heavyweight Championship on the line. Monty Brown sent through the ropes. What's Sabu gonna do now as you see the fans clearing, and a moonsault from the top rope connecting onto the alpha male Monty Brown. It's the same carnage we saw earlier, this time on the other side of the ring. Chairs scattered everywhere, fans scattered everywhere, and somewhere down there on the floor, the result of a moonsault from Sabu to the alpha male Monty Brown outside the ring. And now, Sabu continuing the assault on Monty Brown outside the ring. Shaffee, the voice of violence, bringing a table to the other side of the ring. Sabu wants that table involved in this matchup. He hasn't been able to successfully use it so far. But this time, he has Monty Brown on the table and Sabu back into the ring. He's got that chair again. We've seen this a couple of times in this matchup already. Sabu pointing to the heavens, off the ropes, off the chair, to the top rope, and he slipped and fell right between his legs on the top rope. A miscalculation by Sabu, allowing Monty Brown to get back into this matchup. Had Sabu been able to connect, had Sabu been able to put Monty Brown through that table, this one may have been over. But Sabu, with risk-taking move after risk-taking move, a big slam by Monty Brown, and a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and Sabu able to kick out. High-risk move after high-risk move. You are bound to make a mistake, and that's what Sabu just did, allowing Monty Brown to get back into this matchup and gain control. Monty Brown with the advantage now. Capital City Carnage, the World Wrestling Council Heavyweight Championship on the line. Sabu recently won that title down in Puerto Rico, defeating Carly Colon, the son of Carlos Colon. And now he is here in the All-World Wrestling League with the World Wrestling Council Heavyweight Championship, and he's defending it on Big Time Wrestling. Monty Brown with Sabu into the corner, and a big knee to the back of Sabu from behind. Keep in mind, Sabu defending his title with a completely torn left bicep. Here's a suplex by Monty Brown and another pinfall attempt. Sabu able to escape with a right hand to the forehead of Monty Brown. Sabu still fighting, although Monty Brown is in complete control here. Here's a bear hug in the middle of the ring as the massive alpha male Monty Brown tries to squeeze the life out of the human highlight reel Sabu. Sabu is in the middle of the ring. Sabu is in definite trouble here. Could he submit? Could he submit the World Wrestling Council Heavyweight title over to Monty Brown, the alpha male, right here, right now? Monty Brown, bigger and stronger than Sabu. Sabu has to beat him with speed and able to get out of it, but right into a DDT. It does not look good for Sabu. It looks great for the alpha male. A chance to win a heavyweight championship right here in the All-World Wrestling League on Big Time Wrestling. Capital City Carnage. Could it be the alpha male Monty Brown's big night? The World Wrestling Council Heavyweight Championship on the line in the All-World Wrestling League. And now Monty Brown with the table. The same table that Sabu, with the help of his manager Shaffee, had set up with the intent of putting the alpha male through it. And now it could come back to haunt Sabu as Monty Brown puts the table into the ring. But Sabu able to cut off Brown with a drop kick to the legs of Monty Brown. Monty Brown is down. Sabu a burst of energy. Both men completely exhausted. Sabu sets the table up into the ring. Monty Brown trying to get to his feet. Both men still clubbing away at each other. And just like that, Monty Brown now has Sabu in a bad position. The table is set up, and Sabu and Monty Brown both fighting each other, neither man willing to quit. Monty Brown now putting Sabu on the table. If he is able to successfully put Sabu through the table, we could see a new champion here on Big Time Wrestling. Monty Brown with Sabu on the table is now going outside the ring, and back inside. He is going to hoist himself up to the second rope. He may be wasting time signaling to the fans here in Lansing. I'm kind of confused. He had Sabu where he wanted him. He wants to inflict more punishment, I suppose. Monty Brown with Sabu up. He had a chance to put Sabu away. He tries to power slam him through the table. Sabu able to escape through the back door and deliver a modified reverse DDT to Monty Brown. Monty Brown making a big mistake. He had Sabu down on the table. He was on the top rope. He had an opportunity to come crashing down. He hesitated. He wanted to power slam Sabu. That gave Sabu enough time to get out of it. And now Sabu with that wooden chair again off the top rope. Triple jump moonsault onto Monty Brown. That has finished many opponents. Does Sabu have enough to get a pinfall here on Monty? He does. Referee down, and Monty Brown able to kick out after a count of 2. Not too many men have kicked out of the triple jump moonsault. Monty Brown has just done so here at Capital City Carnage. Now Sabu in control. Off the ropes again. He's going to attempt it again. This time, Monty Brown cuts off Sabu, and Sabu goes head first into the exposed wooden chair here at Capital City Carnage. The main event. Monty Brown now with Sabu up into the air. A run and a slam, a powerful running power slam from the alpha male to Sabu. Monty Brown now going for the top cover. A new champion. No. Sabu just able to kick out. Monty Brown can smell it. Monty Brown would love to become a heavyweight champion here on Big Time Wrestling, here in the All-World Wrestling League. Up and down goes Sabu. Monty Brown once again in control. Monty Brown going to work on the left side of Sabu. Up and down again. And this time, Monty Brown calling for it to be over once again. A pinfall attempt. Referee right there. Sabu just able to kick out. Another near fall. Monty Brown closer to championship gold than he's ever been in his young wrestling career. He did win a Super Bowl ring with the New England Patriots. Monty Brown now with Sabu into the ropes, and there's the pounce. The pounce has knocked Sabu back like he was hit by a bull. That bull's name was Monty Brown. Sabu close to the ropes, and that is the only thing that saves him from losing the WWC title right there. His left foot was on the rope. Referee did see it in time, and the match continues. But that move has finished many. He's going to go for it again, and this time he's greeted with a steel chair. The chair sending the alpha male Monty Brown on his back. Sabu still down as the result of the pounce. But as you can see, he's not quitting. He's trying to get that table resurrected once again. Will Sabu be able to get the table up? Will Sabu be able to put Monty Brown through the table? Monty Brown has already kicked out of a triple jump moonsault. Here's a quick pinfall attempt by Sabu, and Monty Brown able to kick out. Monty Brown has kicked out of the triple jump moonsault. Sabu has kicked out of the pounce. The first wrestler in the All-World Wrestling League to kick out of the pounce. A steel chair with wood on it, straight to the face of the alpha male Monty Brown, and Monty Brown is now on the table as Sabu climbs up to the top rope. A steel chair there. Sabu getting ready to deliver the Arabian Face Buster as the table breaks, and Sabu defeats Monty Brown 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring here at Capital City Carnage. Monty Brown did all he could. He came so close, but Sabu will leave with the WWC title intact, and now Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, out of nowhere into the ring, throwing the championship belt down on Sabu. He has what appears to be a coat hanger, the Canadian Bruiser in the ring to assault the alpha male Monty Brown. He throws him out of the ring and continues to follow him out there. Kevin Sullivan sucking the life out of Sabu. This man just went through a gruesome heavyweight championship title defense, and there's Ricky Morton from the Rock and Roll Express and Robert Gibson to chase the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan and the Canadian Bruiser away. However, the damage has been done. Kevin Sullivan choking, squeezing the life out of the human highlight reel Sabu with that coat hanger. It's still around the neck of Sabu. Monty Brown back into the ring. He is down. Sabu finally takes the coat hanger off. Sullivan and the Canadian Bruiser stormed the ring to spoil what was a classic All-World Wrestling League main event here at Capital City Carnage. But the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, come to the aid of Sabu. Sabu keeps the World Wrestling Council Heavyweight Championship. In the ring, Sabu, the Rock and Roll Express, and the voice of violence, Shaffee. And now, Sabu appears to be helping Monty Brown to his feet. These guys took each other to their limits. They battled back and forth. Near pinfall after near pinfall. Big move after big move. And now Monty Brown confused. It was Capital City Carnage, the All-World Wrestling League, and big-time wrestling. There it is.
You'll find great deals and expert information from the West Michigan pros at WWMT.com. Get the answers you need. Just ask the West Michigan pros your question at WWMT.com. For great savings on the things you need, click the West Michigan pros icon at WWMT.com.
R&R is your West Michigan pro for heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration.
Channel 3 and West Michigan pros, making a difference.
We introduced you to moms whose kids were so obese their lives were at risk. The kid is 4 years old, and he weighs 155 pounds.
Yes, I gave him a damn cookie occasionally.
Now see what's happened since then.
I have a surprise for Dr. Phil.
What is it? Plus, she lost custody of her son because he was obese. Now find out what happened when she gave birth to her second child.
Monday morning at 9 on Channel 3.
Everyone expresses themselves in different ways. And at Bob Evans, we serve farm-fresh salads that fit every style and taste. From the bold, smoky, sweet wildfire chicken salad to the tangy blend of mandarin oranges and honey-roasted pecans in our new Oriental chicken salad. So come to Bob Evans, where we look at salads the way you look at every day, with a fresh approach. And all Bob Evans salads are available for carryout.
Maybe you won't retire. Maybe your children won't go to college. You might not start a family. The future is up to you. Your Modern Woodman representative can provide advice and financial products to help you move in the right direction. Is a fraternal organization that enriches families, communities, and provides financial services right for you?
Modern Woodman America.
Touching lives, securing futures.
Can't help people who can't help themselves.
Those are exactly the people we should be helping.
It's a judgment call.
It was a mistake. We are in over our heads.
Don't ever pull this again.
I am a doctor. Nothing gets in the way of that. boy is gonna die.
Life and death don't take weekends off.
Divorce is over. It brought me back to the living. You'll be conscious the whole time.
ER.
Weekends on Channel 3.
You'll find great deals and expert information from the West Michigan pros at WWMT.com. Get the answers you need. Just ask the West Michigan pros your question at WWMT.com. For great savings on the things you need, click the West Michigan pros icon at WWMT.com.
QMAC Mortgage Company is the West Michigan Pro for mortgages.
Channel 3 and West Michigan pros, making a difference.
Back with more big-time wrestling. We're going to not take any more seconds to waste. Let's send it to the ring.
I'm still in shock right now, but we got to get to this. This is Lady D coming out.
Lady D, and the D short for Dementia.
Lady D, Lady Dementia, now making her way to the ring. I'm interested. Of course, I have yet to see the ladies.
Well, we've seen the ladies here on Big Time Wrestling, and Lady D is a tough competitor. You don't want to mess with Lady D. Look at her. In the Chicago Bears, the monsters of the Midway, and Lady D was the biggest monster of all.
The monster makes her way to the ring then.
You know, she's here to fight somebody she's had a beef with for the past few weeks. They've met in mixed tag matches, in a 6-person tag match, but they've never met one-on-one until today. We're talking about Shauna Doyle.
Shauna Doyle, much smaller than Lady D, but Shauna Doyle much faster than Lady D. It's a clash of styles, two different athletes, but they always seem to get it on, and they're going to get it on one more time right here on Big Time Wrestling.
And here comes Shauna Doyle, I believe, the opponent of Lady D.
And actually, in the first week of Big Time Wrestling, Shauna Doyle pinned Lady D in that 6-person tag match.
You're absolutely right. And going back to the premiere episode of Big Time Wrestling, we're rolling now. We are rolling. This is where it's at. This is where the action is. The All-World Wrestling League and Big Time Wrestling.
I am definitely proud to be here. It's an honor for me, and I'm ready for it.
You know what, though? You're going to talk about this. She's wearing that Bears outfit because she's a huge, huge Bears fan. And she says the Lions this year should even play football. They should go down to Pee Wee leagues.
Yeah, she's not a fan of the Miami Dolphins, the Detroit Lions, or any other team besides the Chicago Bears.
Not afraid to express her thoughts, I guess.
Well, she's a Bears fan. She is a bear.
She's bigger than the fridge.
She can fight, though. This is no pushover right here. And look at her dancing a little bit. She's not afraid to have some fun, too. But Shauna Doyle, she takes this very seriously. She's in here for victories. And with the headlock on Lady D, right off the bat, Paco.
They do a little
back
switch
and
there.
forth. As Doyle now with the side headlock.
She's really
Wrenching
ranking
down.
on that neck.
Shauna
Elbow.
Doyle looks in great shape every week here on Big Time Wrestling.
D sends her into the ropes. Doyle off with the shoulder block, but does nothing. Doyle once again going for something here. Another shoulder block.
Lady D, the unmovable object.
I don't understand this on Shauna Doyle's part. You're not going to knock over Lady. Oh!
Well,
I
she
stand
wasn't looking.
corrected.
Doyle now moving in after that huge shoulder block, taking out Lady D.
I think Lady D is more stunned than any of us. She didn't think Shauna Doyle could even take her off her feet, and what she finds herself reeling in this match.
And now look at D with a series of punches there.
Well, she thought this was a joke to begin with. She thought she was just going to crush Shauna Doyle, but now she's finding out she has to actually bring her A game today.
Oh, that's a bad mistake by Lady D. Shauna Doyle has pinned Lady D in the past. Why would you pull her up and not take advantage of a possible 3 count there? That could come back to haunt her. And it just did with the drop kick from Doyle.
And now Doyle going up to the top, it looks. Lady D making her way to her feet.
Well, this is what Shauna has to do. She has to take advantage of opportunities.
Oh, brings her down with a cross body.
Just tosses her off like nothing, like she's a little child.
Well, a big boot to the midsection, the knee coming up on Doyle.
Forearm.
D.
Forearm smash to the head.
This is just a barroom brawl. D,
Irish whip.
Not really technical.
Scoop slam.
Oh, power slam. All that weight right there on it just crushes the ribs.
I love watching two chicks get it on, man. I'll tell you what. Shauna Doyle and Lady D. Look at the hair pulling. This is beautiful.
You know, I want to call this a hold, but all it is just two cat fights. Just going on it right there, tearing at the hair.
This is not your typical cat fight, Quasi. Okay. This is a brawl. Lady D is not going to claw at you. She's not going to slap you around. She's going to drill you like she did right there to Shauna Doyle.
Oh, I'm not doubting Lady D's ability to knock you out. She could probably take any three of us. She's very sound in that ring. She's got a lot of power behind all of her moves.
Keep in mind all the stars of the AWWL here for Big Time Wrestling. Earlier today, we saw the events of the conglomeration of power, the conglomeration of athletes, wrestlers that were definitely a dominant force to be reckoned with here in Big Time Wrestling.
I believe you're talking about that army of darkness that Thurston Brooks has assembled for himself?
Exactly. I don't know what to expect, but we have our hands full when we return with them to Big Time Wrestling.
Well, Thurston Brooks has proved over the past weeks, and he keeps on going. He continues to prove. Look at that big clothesline in the ring right there. That he's going to surprise us. He is a very smart individual. He is here to win and to take over Big Time Wrestling, and he's been successful so far.
She doesn't go for the pin again. She plays to the crowd. She's got Doyle down. It's a simple 3 count. She didn't even put a foot on her, and she would have had a 3 count right there. But she wants to play to the crowd.
Right. She likes to beat people up. She wants to get back at Shauna Doyle. It's clear to me she wants to get back at Shauna Doyle for the defeat she suffered a few weeks ago here on Big Time Wrestling, and that's what she's doing.
Oh, but reversal by Doyle here with the head to the corner pad. And now forearm smashes to D, and Doyle sends her into the ropes. Irish whip off.
Wow.
And no, shoulder. Was that a shoulder tackle or a spear?
I don't know what that
both
was. Of them. It looked like a Chicago Bear making a hit on a Detroit Lion is what it looked like.
Lady D's down, though. She's got, looks like she hit her noggin or something. She just broke that nose, maybe.
The lady action here of Big Time Wrestling.
Oh!
That did not look good.
That's got to be it.
One,
that has to
two.
be it. No,
only a 2 count. How could Doyle kick out of that one?
I don't know. That's a very good question, but that proves how tough she is.
And D looking to our referee, Art Mendez, asking him, why was that just a 2?
Now she's just trying to toy with her, just finding her spots.
Looks as if she's going to work the legs here.
She looks like she's setting her up for a Mexican surfboard.
Look
what the
out!
hell is happening
here?
Oh,
look at that! This is not going to be good.
Oh, just leans back. She's just crunching on that spine, and now there it is, the Mexican surfboard.
Oh, no. This is a very painful maneuver. Is she going to give to this?
This doesn't work one area of the body. It
Doyle's
works the
close
shoulders,
to the rope,
the
but I don't know what
hips,
she
the
can
legs.
do. Bite the ropes
Wait
to get the
for
break?
the release on this. The release is sometimes more effective even than the move. Wait, Here comes Thurston.
Wait a second. She almost got the pinfall there. Lady D's shoulders were down, and now Thurston Brooks back at ringside.
Arguing with our referee, Thurston outside the ring, and we also have more of a presence
Who
outside.
is this? Who is this?
Well, I know who one of them is.
That's Miss Olympia, but who is this massive female creature in the ring? What a shot to the face.
Where does Thurston grow these women at? They're massive.
I don't know where he grows them. He must have some type of a lab at these women. Who is that woman Miss Olympia is with?
I'll tell you, I recognize. That's it. 3 count. Lady D over Shauna Doyle here. And we have a ringside presence once again. Thurston with, I think that's Lady Victoria.
Lady Victoria? Wait, Ricky Morton's back. Ricky Morton is back in the ring. What's Ricky Morton
He's
up
talking to the referee about something.
Ricky Morton now trying to explain what occurred. I believe he was watching on a monitor and asking the fans to back him.
I think he's told them then right there that Lady Victoria, who, as you've mentioned as she is, and Miss Olympia held her in the corner and pretty much gang beat her.
Look at this. Look at this. Lady Victoria, is that what we're calling her?
That's what Paco says. I understand he's seen many wrestlers that we haven't seen, and I believe him on that.
We got to get a close-up. If we could get a close-up, the arms of both Miss Olympia and Lady Victoria. Here we go. Look at these. Look at these awesome athletes right here. Lady Victoria and Miss Olympia. They're as big and strong as any 2 guys.
Oh, and Art Mendez,
he just reversed the decision here and awarded the match to Doyle.
Ricky Morton came in and told Art Mendez what happened.
You know
and
what?
Shauna Doyle's going to win this one by DQ.
I'll say this, it's a victory for Shauna Doyle right now, but Thurston Brooks is mad, and he's got a lot of people behind him that get rid of his anger for him. I know that we've got a match right now between a guy who's really been damaging all the talent here. It's the Canadian Bruiser.
Well, then let's go ahead and send him on out to the ring and get the action underway. Here under the AWWL, sanctioned by that body, we're bringing you big-time wrestling.
Well, actually, it looks like Jimmy Jacobs is coming out, not the Canadian Bruiser.
Well, it looks as if Jimmy Jacobs is ready for action. He's coming out ringside, shaking the hands of all the fans here at Big Time Wrestling.
But Jimmy Jacobs here will be facing the Canadian Bruiser, who's a member of Thurston Brooks' Army of Darkness, which we saw form last week right here on Big Time Wrestling.
And what a force the Army of Darkness is. I mean, the members growing each and every week. They're getting bigger, stronger. I'm fearing the wrath of that army.
Well, it's like this. The Army of Darkness is controlled by Thurston Brooks, and I think he's the only thing restraining them from just beating up everybody they see.
And here comes the Canadian Bruiser, of course, accompanied by his friend there, the Crusher.
Not really a friendship. They just both enjoy hurting people, so it's kind of a common bond.
Army member. That's probably a better description.
Yeah, Private Bruiser and Sergeant Crusher.
The Milwaukee Crusher accompanying the Canadian Bruiser here in this matchup. You know, the odds, obviously, you can tell right off the get-go, are not looking good for Jimmy Jacobs.
But this is how it is every day in his life. Every match he's ever wrestled, he's always been the underdog by at least 100 pounds. So he's used to it. This is a regular match for Jimmy Jacobs. As we stated before, he's a member of the PWI 500, which ranks the top 500 wrestlers, not in the nation, but in the world.
The bell has been rung, and we are ready for action here. More big-time wrestling. The legend continues. We bring in all the action to you week in, week out, across the nation, in every great city. This is what it's all about.
I'd like to say hello to Houston, who we just added to big-time wrestling last week. They are just catching us right now. So hello, Houston.
Houston in the house. We've made contact. And the boot to Jimmy Jacobs, sending the Bruiser here a little disappointed with Jimmy Jacobs' humor moment.
Well, what this is very simple. It's a fly versus a rhino in there, and the fly has got to do simply this: buzz around and make contact when he sees an opening, but do not try to go nose to nose.
Arm drag by Jimmy Jacobs, and the Bruiser now in that arm bar. And look at that look. Oh,
leg drop right onto the arm right there. Could dislocate an elbow.
Asking the fans if they want another one. Another leg drop. And Jimmy Jacobs, the smaller man of the two, here in control.
He's really torquing on that arm. He's got him on. And it looks like the Bruiser's trying to power himself up into a wrist lock by Jimmy Jacobs right now.
Reversal. Bruiser now, wrist lock of his own. Look at that. Applying the pressure on that wrist. And Jacobs, not knowing what to do, boots to the midsection in conjunction with that wrist lock. Jacobs trying to figure out what's next. Oh! He spins up and over, lock of the head, and now the Bruiser goes down.
It's almost like a head scissors takedown, but usually those are performed from the air, not the ground.
That shows the skill and ability of this younger man, this smaller man, Jimmy Jacobs. Jumping, oh, look at that. The Bruiser now with a low blow to Jimmy Jacobs. And into the corner, oh, huge clothesline. And a right hand by the Bruiser now, punishing Jimmy Jacobs in the corner. And the referee asking to open the hand. Irish whip to the other corner, in for another clothesline.
Jacobs just starry-eyed right now. He's glazed over, doesn't know where he's at. He probably thinks he's somewhere in the middle of Chicago right now. That Canadian Bruiser hoists him up.
He's got him up. I think he's going to go for a press here. He's got him up in that press. Up and over, slam. And the Bruiser showing the Canadian man's power.
You can almost feel that Jimmy Jacobs' spine just snapping as he comes in contact with that mat.
Milwaukee Crusher standing ringside.
But Jimmy Jacobs doesn't know the word quit. The man faced Sabu here on Big Time Wrestling, was bleeding out of almost every place of his face and kept on coming. He just doesn't know the word stop. It's been in his nature since he was born.
Almost a 3 count here on the Canadian Bruiser as Jimmy Jacobs continues his offense. And now he's going for a running bulldog here. Wait, off the ropes. Oh, and down. He got it. Now roll him over. Get the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, it could have been a big victory for Jimmy Jacobs. And you know he would have advanced in that world ranking Jimmy Jacobs
It's very simple. That's a huge upset. You beat a man who's almost triple your size. He's made a few too many trips to the free buffets at the hotels.
1, 2, the fans calling it here in the studios as Jimmy Jacobs works the right hands.
We've been talking about how he's outsized, but I have to think about it. The crowd is behind Jimmy Jacobs right now. He's maybe be more bigger than the Bruiser because of it.
And a drop kick sending the Canadian Bruiser down in the corner. Wait a minute. He's got him by the legs. He won't let go of the ropes. Right down on the back.
It's a slingshot powerbomb there by Jimmy Jacobs. Usually don't hear the words Jimmy Jacobs and powerbomb unless it's Jimmy Jacobs is getting a powerbomb.
Good point. Without question, Quasi. Now look at Jimmy Jacobs is going to the top here. What's he going to do? Look at those boots on Jimmy Jacobs.
Well, I don't know where he gets.
Oh, no, he got caught.
Oh.
Jimmy Jacobs going down from that huge altitude. And now we got to see that here in a minute. We're going to give you a replay on that. All the way up, Jimmy Jacobs feeling the wrath of the Canadian Bruiser.
And now the Bruiser working him against the ropes, really just chopping around at him. Each one of those ham hocks makes contact with Jacobs and just crushes him.
He's got him by the neck. What is this? He's got him up. Oh, huge side slam. It looked like he was going to go for a neck breaker. 2, 3, it is it. The Canadian Bruiser victorious over Jimmy Jacobs. Jimmy Jacobs laid out in the ring here as the Canadian Bruiser took him out with a powerful move. And look at the Milwaukee Crusher outside the ring. Look at smiles on the face, but you gotta look at those faces. It's like a dirty, grimy smile that knows that they're up to no good. Let's go to the ring here. I think we have a chance for an interview. Let's go to the ring.
I'm here in the ring with 2 members of Thurston Brooks' Army of Darkness, the victorious Canadian Bruiser and his tag team partner, the Milwaukee Crusher. Guys, it's very simple. What are your plans here in the All World Wrestling League?
To bruise and crush our way right to the top, brother.
Now, you guys are few words, very few words. You laid out Ricky Morton a few weeks ago. He hasn't really been back here in All World Wrestling League. What do you have to say to him in the Rock and Roll Express?
There's nothing to say to the Rock and Roll Express. They ain't coming back. Ricky Morton's washed up. He never should have set foot back in this ring. Everybody knew that. And we just put him back where he belongs. Huh? That's right.
Like I said, few words, maybe because of a lack of education. Oh, and here comes the Rock and Roll Express.
If you gentlemen have got something to say about the Rock and Roll Express, we do all our talking right here in this ring. Now, you've come out here and say that we're washed up, that we're not going to be showing up. Let me tell you and explain to you one simple thing, is that we are the tag team around here, brother. In order to beat us, you got to do it. I think your mouth has wrote a check that your behinds ain't going to be able to cash. So you understand that. There's only one of you. What's this about the Rock and Roll Express? I see Ricky Morton, that's it.
Well, brother, understand this. The time will come. It'll be much sooner or later. You will see what the Rock and Roll Express is all about.
You heard it here. Ricky Morton confronting the Crusher and the Bruiser. We'll be back in just a little bit here on Big Time Wrestling.
When bad things happen to good people, there's no one better to turn to than the News 3 I team, where the I means investigate. Last June, a child lost her life. Last month, a family loses their home. Right now, a landlord has more than 200 housing violations. A judge has to decide what to do.
I feel it's my fault because I didn't do a background check on the landlord.
The I team finds out the truth about housing blight. Condemned. Monday at 6. News 3, where news comes first.
So, anything else?
Think being a big sister means you have to do hours and hours of arts and crafts projects? Think again.
Okay, let's do it again. Okay.
To learn more about becoming a big brother or big sister, call 1-888-412-BIGGS.
I'm Horatio Kane, head of CSI Miami. And before you commit a crime in my city, let me give you a warning. You will not commit the perfect crime. You will not think of everything. You will leave something behind, and we will find you.
I've got something.
It's a perfect clue.
I've got your first bullet.
We have a winner. His head hit something.
Or something hit his head.
Talk about your deja vu.
Missing TV's most watched new drama would be a crime.
This is fresh.
You'll find great deals and expert information from the West Michigan Pros at WWMT.com. Get the answers you need. Just ask the West Michigan Pros your question at WWMT.com.
WorldCom has been providing extraordinary wireless communication solutions for over 50 years. We can handle nearly any situation, including Nextel, two-way radio, and paging. Call us today to see why WorldCom is your clearest choice in wireless communication.
Channel 3 and West Michigan Pros, making a difference. You'll find great deals and expert information from the West Michigan Pros at WWMT.com. Get the answers you need. Just ask the West Michigan Pros your question at WWMT.com. For great savings on the things you need, click the West Michigan Pros icon at WWMT.com.
B-Drive System of Southwest Michigan is the West Michigan Pro for basement waterproofing.
Channel 3 and West Michigan Pros, making a difference.
They're gorgeous. They're tough. And they're ready for action.
Oh, sounds like fun.
That girl's gone good.
That was great. Did you really do that by yourself?
What do you think, I have a stunt double?
She Spies.
Weekends on Channel 3.
机を早くも場内へ。ジャイアンチョップを繰り出しました。場外へ逃れます。またも机が持ち込まれました。今度は記者席の机であります。レフリーのジョー樋口と机の奪い合い。机の奪い合い。馬場がこれに襲いかかって机が分解しました。セコンドのマネージャーがフルネルソン。1メートル90の大きなマネージャーであります。首を絞め噛みつきに行きます。ザ・シーク。
マネージャーはね、マイク・ローレンって言って元レスラーですね。だからプレイングマネージャーだからああいうことやりましたね、今。
深いかザ・シーク。タイミングを取るようにエプロンに出ました。機体が打ち当たります。コーナーポスト。傷ついた機体がコーナーポストに打ち当たりました。髪の毛を掴んだ。もう一度金具に打ち当たる激しい攻撃であります。反撃展開。馬場マネージャーにも襲いかかります。馬場の耳のあたりに空き缶が打ち当たりました。機体をコーナーポストに打ち当てられました。シークの機体を打ち当て怒るザ・シーク。若手の佐藤昭夫、大熊もエプロンに登りました。ザ・シークが荒れ狂います。サムソン靴和田、強烈なパンチ。馬場を助けようという全日本の大熊、靴和田、マネージャーも捕まりました。ザ・シークを捉える馬場。ゴングが盛んに打ち鳴らされます。
なかなか
観客ともやり合おうという。
マネージャーも悪いですね。
Outstanding show so far. I'm loving it.
Right now, it's time for Great Mongo, a member of that Army of Darkness, to make his way to the ring right now.
All right, let's send it down to ringside for this next matchup.
This guy, we saw him a few weeks ago take on Jimmy Jacobs, gave him that almost deathly driver thing. I asked him about what the name of it was. He just kept on cutting his throat. He doesn't even speak, I think. So I'm just going to start calling it the Death Driver.
The Death Driver, it may be. Either way, it's been effective thus far for this man. And yet, his hands may be full in this match.
But he's got a little bit to look forward to, because a man who the fans love right now, the alpha male Monty Brown, will be coming to the ring in just a few seconds.
Carrying that kendo stick, maybe as some backup.
He might need it against the alpha male, because the crowd is definitely behind Monty Brown. They got the signs out. They're very much Monty Brown pro.
And here we go. Fans standing.
Great Mongo working over the referee right now. The guy's a loose cannon. Like I said, Thurston Brooks is about the only thing keeping these guys from killing everybody here in the arena.
Oh, wow. The alpha male, as the fans erupt, is here in the studios of Big Time Wrestling.
Fear the pounce. That's all I have to say to the Great Mongo is fear the pounce. He comes from Hong Kong. I don't know how to say it in Hong Kong, but it's very simple. If he hits the ropes and you hit the ropes at the same time, duck.
Week in, week out, we see the alpha male take out his opponents. He's on that winning streak, and every week it looks as if maybe somebody just might get him. They just might win. But then the alpha male always seems to show that he has some major skills in the world of wrestling.
To describe the alpha male is simple. This: he looks like he's down, he looks like he's out, and then 1 second later, he's hit the pounce. It's 1, 2, 3, go back to the locker room.
Mongo getting out of the ring here, maybe feeling a little bit of the intimidation factor. What? Look at this. Slapping the face of his man, Thurston, outside the ring.
Well, it's simple. He's going to give him advice, but he probably doesn't know how to speak whatever language Great Mongo over there speaks. So he's just got to slap in the head. No, that's going to get him riled up. Hopefully it makes him angry enough to go take out Monty Brown.
There's the bell. Action is underway.
Finally, about somebody on Monty Brown's size. The Great Mongo weighing in at 271 pounds. We've got Monty Brown just barely at 278. Barely any difference there, but you got to look at it. The build of Monty Brown. He's just stacked.
He is a major asset, an athlete, a champion in the making, Monty Brown.
All he's lacking right now is the experience, but as the weeks go by, he gains that little bit by little bit. Pretty soon, he may be known as unstoppable.
Maybe a clean break here by Mongo. No, shove across the face.
He's a member of the Army of Darkness. There's nothing clean about those guys.
Disrespecting Monty Brown, and Monty Brown chalking one up for Mongo here, but he's going to go ahead and get one of his own.
They're just sizing each other up right now, Paco. They're
collar and elbow. Backing him into the ropes is, back and forth. Now look at Mongo. They're working into that corner there.
Finally, it looks like Monty Brown's taking control of this, but there it is, Mongo reversing it again. I think Monty Brown.
He misses with the right hand, and now Monty Brown unleashing a flurry in the corner.
I was about to say, Monty Brown's usually very aggressive. He's more powerful than any opponent he's usually faced, but right now, in the Great Mongo, he's almost found somebody who equals his strength, size, speed. It's almost looking at a mirror image.
2 huge clotheslines, sending Mongo outside to regroup with his manager, Thurston.
Well, Thurston's the X factor here. You talk about these men, but Thurston could get involved any second. He knows that there's weapons out there in the ring. When the ref's not looking, he can take advantage, and he's also got that one trump card. He can call the Army of Darkness from the locker room, and Monty Brown's great.
And there it is. You spoke of it, and Thurston with the foot, grabbing the foot of Monty Brown to give Mongo the advantage in the ring.
I'm just pointing out the obvious. Thurston is a low down. He knows winning makes money, and he loves money.
And they have the advantage here. Referee Art Mendez with a 2, almost a 3. A big, huge kick out by the alpha male.
there's that superhuman strength I was telling you about. That the alpha male, I mean, the guy can press trucks.
Couple right hands by Mongo, a couple kicks to the midsection, still working him over down to the mat, and now a boot in the face of Monty Brown.
Looks like the great Mongo here calling for something. Oh, going down
sliding
south
with that drop kick. Oh, right to the head now. Which one? Either both. And you know,
4'10", 7'1", whatever it is. If you go to those areas of the body, the man goes to the mat.
This is not looking pretty for Monty Brown.
He's basically got to get his fans. He's got to get them behind him again, and he's got to use the energy they're going to supply him because he's running on empty right now.
Those kicks from the man from China here, the Mongo.
The great Mongo. He's not even the Mongo. He's the great Mongo. He's got chops, and he's setting the Monty Brown up. Oh, reversal.
Knee to the midsection. Double underarm suplex.
Release double underhook right there.
Big drop kick by Monty Brown. A forearm across the back. Set him up in the corner here.
Oh, you can hear that all the way over here.
And another big chop on the great Mongo here.
He's putting Mongo up on the top rope. This cannot amount to anything good for the great Mongo. I always say you should call to the fans who are right there that cost him because he took his attention off Mongo long enough for him to regain his ball bearings. What? Some kind of slam maneuver he's about to pull him in. Just a running Oklahoma
almost
slam
coming
right
down on the head. A huge slam. A power slam by the alpha male. He's calling for something here.
Thurston looking very worried outside. He doesn't like that his man has lost total control of this match.
Here it comes from the side.
Oh, there's the bounce. It's all over. Why aren't you going for the cover? Monty Brown has his man finished. Knocked him out of the ring. Thurston's attending to him. He can barely even stand out there.
The strategy now, I believe, by this, escape from the ring after the pounce.
Look, it looks like Thurston's just going to crutch his man back to the locker room. He'll take the loss by a count out. He doesn't want Mongo.
And Monty now outside the ring, pounding on the great Mondo back and forth. This one's broken out here in the studios. Both fighters back and forth. Not sure what's going to happen here. We might have a count out. The referee is counting these fighters.
They're just going to fight back to the locker room.
They're going to the locker room. And the bell has been rung. We may have a double count out.
I think that's what our senior official, Art Menendez, is going to call for right now. It's a double count out. Those two are probably still brawling back in the hallways right now. Watch out anybody back in the locker rooms because something's exploding back there.
Unbelievable action here in the ring. Big time wrestling. We'll be right back with more.